Yo, what's good, Grateful Gab family? Welcome into the Grateful Gab Sports Huddle. Going to get directly into the daily verse before I get into the Sports Huddle rundown. Daily verse for the day of April 25th, 2024, derives from the book of Psalms, chapter 116, verse 1, and it states as follows. I love Jehovah because he hears my voice, my pleas for help. Amen. And again, it's from the book of Psalms, chapter 116, verse 1. And this morning, ladies and gentlemen, for the Grateful Gab Sports Huddle, I've been going over NCAA Baseball Top 25, Major League Baseball, National Hockey League Playoffs update, United Football League Week 3 recap, NBA Playoffs updates, and NFL Draft. And again, later on tonight, I will have the NFL Draft added to the end of this episode. So the NFL Draft kicks off tonight at 8 p.m. on ESPN, I believe. So make sure you tune in tonight for that. And again, you can tune in live also, for your own benefit. But I will be having the NFL Draft coverage of round 1, and I will have the updated information from rounds 2 and 3, and so forth and so on through Saturday's Sports Huddle. So make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all stay tuned to the end of the episode to, again, get all the information from the 2024 NFL Draft first round. I'm trying to make sure if it's on ESPN or not. Let me see. Yeah, it'll be on ABC, ESPN, and the NFL Network. So you can check out the NFL Draft on any of those 3 networks. And again, NFL Draft on ESPN, ABC, or NFL Network. So kicking it off with the NCAA Baseball Top 25 recap from this past Saturday throughout the week. So NCAA Baseball from Saturday, April 20th, we had number 20 South Carolina defeat number 2 Arkansas 6-3. We had unranked Pitt defeat number 6 Clemson 8-4. Number 14, Louisiana defeated number 19, Coastal Carolina, 8-6. Number 18, Alabama defeated number 1, Texas A&M, 10-9. Number 4, Tennessee defeated number 3, Kentucky, 9-4. Number 24, Georgia defeated Ole Miss, 7-2. Number 9, East Carolina defeated Wichita State, 11-7. Number 11, North Carolina defeated NC State, 14-3. Unranked Florida defeated number 13, Vanderbilt, 6-2. Number 8, Florida State defeated number 12, Wake Forest, 9-6. Number 10, Virginia defeated Georgia Tech, 8-7. Number 6, Clemson defeated Pitt, 9-2. Number 19, Coastal Carolina defeated number 14, Louisiana, 12-10. Kansas State with the upset over number 15, Oklahoma State, 7-2. Number 16, Oregon dominated Stanford, 17-5. Number 2, Arkansas defeated number 20, South Carolina, 9-6. Number 9, East Carolina defeated Wichita State, 11-4. Unranked Ole Miss defeated number 24, Georgia, 3-2. Unranked California defeated number 5, Oregon State, 8-7. Number 23, Virginia Tech defeated number 7, Duke, 2-1. Number 12, Wake Forest defeated number 8, Florida State, 10-9. Number 17, UC Irvine defeated San Diego State, 9-8. And number 21, Arizona defeated Washington State, 7-1. Sunday games, April 21st, we had number 25, Dallas Baptist defeat Louisiana Tech, 8-3. Number 4, Tennessee defeated number 3, Kentucky, 13-11. Number 7, Duke defeated number 23, Virginia Tech, 13-10. Unranked Georgia Tech defeated number 10, Virginia, 17-12. Unranked Texas Tech defeated number 22, West Virginia, 6-4. Number 21, Arizona defeated Washington State, 7-6. Unranked California defeated number 5, Oregon State, 4-3. Number 15, Oklahoma State defeated Kansas State, 6-4. Unranked Stanford defeated number 16, Oregon, 10-7. Number 17, UC Irvine defeated San Diego State, 7-6. We had Louisiana Tech upset number 25, Dallas Baptist, 6-1. And we had unranked Texas Tech defeat number 22, West Virginia, 3-1. For Monday games, April 22nd, We had number 22 Oregon defeat San Francisco 7-2. For Tuesday games, April 23rd, we had number 3 Tennessee defeat Western Carolina 12-4. We had an upset out of Duke. We had unranked Campbell dominate number 6 Duke 18-4. We had number 7 East Carolina defeat number 21 NC State 10-6. We had an upset out of Wake Forest. We had unranked Elon defeat number 8 Wake Forest 3-0. Number 10 Florida State defeated North Florida 10-2. Number 14 Virginia defeated Liberty 14-4. Number 15 North Carolina defeated Gardner-Webb 5-2. Number 1 Texas A&M defeated Houston 13-11. Number 2 Arkansas defeated AR Pine Bluff 11-1. Number 20 My Georgia Bulldogs defeated number 5 Clemson 4-3. Number 11 Vanderbilt defeated UT Martin 5-4. We had an upset out of Coastal Carolina. We had unranked Creighton defeat number 13 Coastal Carolina 7-3. Number 19 Oklahoma State defeated Oral Roberts 12-4. Number 23 Alabama defeated Samford 14-5. Number 18 Oklahoma defeated Wichita State 3-1. Number 9 Oregon State defeated Portland 7-2. And UC Irvine, ranked at number 12, defeated UCLA 9-7. Recap of last night's games. We had an upset out of Coastal Carolina for back-to-back days. We had Creighton defeat number 13 Coastal Carolina 5-4. We had Houston Christian defeat number 17 Louisiana 10-9. And we had number 16 Arizona defeat New Mexico State 12-2. For today's games, kicking off at 7 p.m., we have number 14 Virginia going up against Boston College. Number 19 Oklahoma State hosting BYU. Number 3 Tennessee hosting Missouri. And number 23 Alabama going up against Ole Miss tonight at 7:30 p.m. on ESPNU. For Friday games, we have number 16 Arizona going up against Washington. Number 12 UC Irvine going up against UC Riverside. Number 9, Oregon State hosting number 22, Oregon. Number 2, Arkansas hosting Florida. Number 23, Alabama going up against Ole Miss. Number 18, Oklahoma going up against Texas. Number 25, Indiana State going up against Southern Illinois. Number 19, Oklahoma State hosting BYU. Number 17, Louisiana hosting Southern Mississippi. Number 11, Vanderbilt hosting Mississippi State. Number 7, East Carolina going up against Memphis. Number 24, South Carolina hosting number 4, Kentucky. We have the number 1 team, Texas A&M, hosting my Georgia Bulldogs, ranked at number 20. Go Dogs. We win some games. If we win at least 2 games in this series, I think we'll definitely crack the top 10. So I'm excited for this game. This series starting off on Friday. We playing pretty good, baseball. So hopefully they can translate to going to play the top team in the country, which I think it will. Then we have number 8, Wake Forest going up against Notre Dame. Number 3, Tennessee hosting Missouri. Number 21, NC State hosting Ball State. Number 15, North Carolina hosting Virginia Tech. Number 13, Coastal Carolina hosting Troy. Number 6, Duke hosting number 10, Florida State. And number 5, Clemson going up against Louisville. And number 14, Virginia going up against Boston College. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get continued information from the top 25 NCAA baseball. Moving on to Major League Baseball recap for this weekend through the week. Major League Baseball recap from Saturday, April 20th. We had the Braves defeat the Rangers 5-2. The Rays over the Yankees 2-0. The Twins defeated the Tigers 4-3. The Brewers defeated the Cardinals 12-5. The Marlins defeated the Cubs 3-2. The Giants defeated the Diamondbacks 7-3. The Red Sox defeated the Pirates 4-2. The Nationals defeated the Astros 5-4. The Mets over the Dodgers 6-4. The Phillies defeated the White Sox 9-5. The Guardians over the Athletics 6-3. The Reds defeated the Angels 7-5. The Orioles defeated the Royals 9-7. The Cubs defeated the Marlins 5-3. The Mariners shut out the Rockies 7-0, and the Blue Jays defeated the Padres 5-2. For Sunday games, April 21st, we had the Mariners defeat the Rockies 10-2, the Padres over the Blue Jays 6-3, the Dodgers shut out the Mets 10-0, the Diamondbacks over the Giants 5-3, the Rockies defeated the Mariners 2-1, the Marlins defeated the Cubs 6-3, the Brewers over the Cardinals 2-0, the Tigers defeated the Twins 6-1, the Orioles over the Royals 5-0, the Guardians defeated the Athletics 6-2, the Reds defeated the Angels 3-0, the Yankees over the Tampa Bay Rays 5-4, the Nationals defeated the Astros 6-0, the Phillies defeated the White Sox 8-2, the Red Sox defeated the Pirates 6-1, and the Rangers defeated the Braves 6-4. Also, I want to get this information correct. I know Ronald Acuna Jr., he broke the record for most bases stolen in the Braves history. I think it was like 120 plus or something like that. So let me pull up the correct information. Yeah, okay, so I was way off. So he made history with stealing his 190th base stolen. So Ronald Acuna Jr. has made history with stealing 190 bases in baseball. He set an Atlanta era record for most stolen bases for the Atlanta Braves. So again, 190 plus stolen bases, and that's a personal record for the Atlanta Braves, and he has broken that record. So congratulations to him. Then Monday games, April 22nd, we had the Braves defeat the Marlins 3-0, the Athletics over the Yankees 2-0, the Pirates over the Brewers 4-2, the Phillies shut out the Reds 7-0, the Rays fell to the Tigers 7-1, the White Sox got shut out by the Twins 7-0, the Blue Jays over the Royals 5-3, the Cardinals over the Diamondbacks 5-3, the Padres defeated the Rockies 3-1. The Giants defeated the Mets 5-2. And the Orioles defeated the Angels 4-2. Tuesday games, April 23rd. We had the Giants defeat the Mets 5-1. The Angels over the Orioles 7-4. The Rockies over the Padres 7-4. The Mariners defeated the Rangers 4-0. The Diamondbacks dominated the Cardinals 14-1. The Royals over the Blue Jays 3-2. The Cubs defeated the Astros 7-2. The Twins defeated the White Sox 6-5. The Athletics fell to the Yankees 4-3. The Tigers defeated the Rays 4-2. The Nationals fell to the Dodgers 4-1. The Reds defeated the Phillies 8-1. The Pirates defeated the Brewers 2-1. The Guardians defeated the Red Sox 4-1. And the Marlins fell to the Braves 5-0. Recap of last night games, April 24th. The Braves defeated the Marlins with a series sweep, coming by a walk-off home run. Well, not a walk-off home run, a walk-off hit by Michael Harris. So we defeated the Marlins 4-3. The Cardinals defeated the Diamondbacks 5-1. The Mets over the Giants 8-2. The Angels fell to the Orioles 6-5. The Red Sox shut out the Guardians 8-0. The Brewers over the Pirates 3-2. The Reds defeated the Phillies 7-4. The Dodgers defeated the Nationals 11-2. The Rays defeated the Tigers 7-5. The Yankees defeated the Athletics 7-3. The Twins defeated the White Sox 6-3. The Cubs over the Astros 4-3. The Royals defeated the Blue Jays 3-2. The Rangers defeated the Mariners 5-1. And the Padres defeated the Rockies 5-2. For today's games kicking off at 12:35 p.m., we have the Pirates hosting the Brewers, the Guardians hosting the Red Sox, the White Sox going up against the Twins, the Reds hosting the Phillies, the Royals hosting the Blue Jays, the Astros going up against the Cubs, the Rangers versus the Mariners, the Padres going up against the Rockies, the Nationals versus the Dodgers, and the Yankees are hosting the Athletics. For Friday games kicking off at 1 p.m., we have the Tigers hosting the Royals. The Guardians going up against the The Guardians going up against the Braves. The Orioles hosting the Athletics. The Blue Jays hosting the Dodgers. The Cubs going up against the White Sox. The Cubs going up against the Red Sox. Just tripping this morning. The Mets versus the Cardinals. The Nationals going up against the Marlins. The White Sox versus the Rays. The Reds versus the Rangers. The Brewers versus the Yankees. The Twins hosting the Twins going up against the Angels. The Mariners hosting the Diamondbacks. The Phillies going up against the Padres. And the Giants are hosting the Pirates. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated information from Thursday and Friday Major League Baseball. Of course, as you all know, on April 20th, it kicked off the National Hockey League Playoffs. So I'll be going back to Saturday to kick off the recap of the first round of the playoffs on the East and Western Conference so far. So back to the date of April 20th, 2024, the Carolina Hurricanes defeated the New York Islanders 3-1, and the Bruins defeated the Maple Leafs 5-1 to both take a 1-0 lead series, and that 1-0 lead series advantage. Then moving on to Sunday games, April 21st, we had the Florida Panthers defeat the Lightning 3-2. We had the Rangers defeat the Capitals 4-1. We had the Jets defeat the Avalanche 7-6. And we had the Canucks defeat the Predators 4-2. For Monday games, April 22nd, we had the Maple Leafs tie the series against the Bruins 3-2. We had the Hurricanes take a 2-0 advantage in the series against the Islanders 5-3. We had the Golden Knights going up against the Stars for game 1. The Golden Knights defeated the Stars 4-3. And we had the Oilers defeat the Kings 7-4 for their first game out of the Western Conference also. Tuesday games, April 23rd, we had the Rangers defeat the Capitals to go up 4-3. To go up 2-0 in that series. They defeated them 4-3. We had the Panthers defeat the Lightning 3-2. We had the Jets fall to the Avalanche 5-2, and we had the Predators defeat the Canucks 4-1. So that series is tied 1-1. The Rangers are leading the series against Washington 2-0, and the Panthers are leading the series against the Lightning 2-0. Recap of last night's games, April 24th. We had the Bruins take a 2-1 game lead over the Maple Leafs. They defeated the Maple Leafs 4-2. We had the Golden Knights defeat the Stars 3-1. They took a 2-0 lead series in that round against the Stars. And we had the Kings tie up the series against the Oilers in overtime 5-4. For tonight's games, we have the Lightning hosting the Panthers tonight at 7 p.m. on TBS, And then tonight at 7:30 p.m. on ESPN2, we have the Islanders hosting the Hurricanes. Friday, April 26th, we have the Capitals hosting the Rangers at 7 p.m. on TNT. Followed by that game at 7:30 p.m. on TBS. We have the Predators hosting the Canucks, the Avalanche hosting the Jets at 10 p.m. Friday night on TNT, and at 10:30 p.m. on TBS Friday night, we have the Kings hosting the Oilers. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated National Hockey League playoff information. Moving into the UFL, actually earlier in the show, I said it was week 3. We're actually in week 4. We just finished up week 4, but we're going into week 5. So it did start at the end of that March time frame. So yeah, April has basically, gone away with, but just truly a blessing to be able to get to this point to even see the weeks and see this stuff go forward. We look at it, we just like, this week. But I'm truly just today is just amazing to have life, and I really appreciate Jehovah for this moment in my life. So looking forward to this draft later on tonight, the whole 9. So it's going to be just awesome, and I just appreciate him for the moments, the opportunity to be able to have life, the people around me, my wife, my children, the ones I care for, just humans period, to be around other good people in the world. So it's a blessing. So week 4 recap for the United Football League. Saturday games, April 20th. We had the Battle Hawks defeat the Showboats 32-17. We had the Stallions defeat the Defenders 20-18. We had the Brahams defeat the Panthers 19-9. And for Sunday games, we had the Roughnecks defeat the Renegades 17-9. So this week, week 5 of the United Football League, April 27th, will kick off this weekend, the 27th and 28th, and I will have that information for those games on the upcoming Saturday Sports Huddle. So make sure y'all tune in for that. And again, coming up for draft, I'm looking to have a special guest. Maybe it's in the air, I don't know, but I'm still going to be having draft coverage, recaps, talking about the Georgia Bulldogs who got drafted, talk about the Eagles who got drafted by whatever college they're coming from. Just looking forward to see, their draft and see what a lot of these good young men, land and where Jehovah sees fit for their life. And I just hope they have the best and, the impact on the field, off the field, and for the communities, for themselves, for family, just to make their team and their communities and the people around them better, better men and women of Christ or God, whoever they follow, better football players, better men, women, women are part of the organization, the whole nine. So I'm just truly a blessing. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Jehovah, for today. Moving on to the NBA playoffs. NBA playoffs are, heating up, man. A lot of these teams are battling it out. Crazy game the other night from the Lakers and the Nuggets. It was like insane. Just truly a lot of action going on. Probably my most favorite time of the year. The end of March Madness. Then to get into the basketball NBA playoffs, it's really, it gets crunch time. It becomes crunch time. So moving back to April 20th, Saturday, 420 was a busy day, y'all. Just truly a blessed day anyway we have. But April 20th was truly a busy day in the sports world. Again, National Hockey League playoffs were earlier that day. NBA playoffs kicked off that day. We had the play-in tournament the week before the 20th. So it was just a lot going on in the sports world. Looking forward to also upcoming stuff, to not get ahead of myself. But the USA Olympic team was announced last week also, so I went over that. But I'm looking forward to seeing the Olympics. I love sports, and I just appreciate Jehovah for, one, giving us the ability to, even in their perfect bodies, I can just only imagine what we can do when our bodies are perfect. But even then, when everybody's body perfect, everybody's not going to be able to do the same thing as one another. Just like even when our bodies are imperfect, everybody has the same skill or makeup or DNA, genetics, whatever they have, these professionals have in their bodies. And it's all good though, but it's just a blessing to be able to see these young men and women go out and live their life and enjoy what they do and chase their dreams and compete and try to be the best. So that's what's up. So April 20th, kicking it off, the first round of the Eastern Conference, we had the Cavaliers defeat the Magic 97-83. We had the Timberwolves defeat the Suns 120-95 for their first game in the Western Conference. We had the Knicks defeat the 76ers 111-104 to take their first game in the Eastern Conference in their round. Also, we had the Nuggets defeat the Lakers 114-103 to take a 1-0 lead in their Western round. Moving on to Sunday, April 21st, we had the Celtics defeat the Heat 114-94. We had the Clippers defeat the Mavericks 109-97. We had the Bucks defeat the Pacers 109-94. And we had the Thunder defeat the Pelicans 94-92. Moving on to Monday games, April 22nd, we had the Cavaliers take a 2-0 lead in their Eastern Conference round against the Magic. They defeated the Magic 96-86. The Knicks took a 2-0 lead also against the 76ers 104-101. Such a wild sequence. I've definitely noticed from this playoff that the referees are really letting these guys play, but they're letting them play to a point where, hey, come on, man, this stuff is obvious. It's too much commotion going on. People are obviously getting fouled. There's no way people are flying around, snatching for basketballs, doing all this type of stuff, and there's no fouls occurring, and there's no fouls being called. But hey, kudos to the Knicks. Also, they kept playing to the whistles, blow zero, whatever, guys, taking confident shots even after they missed, wild shots going in. The whole night has just been crazy. And then going on to the Nuggets and Lakers game, that was even more crazier with a buzzer beater by Jamal Murray, two-pointer, fadeaway over Anthony Davis. It was like crazy. I'm watching the game. I'm playing cards, watching the game. I'm in a card tournament, watching the game. And I'm like, I think the Nuggets going to win. And it got a 99-99. And the Lakers, I forgot who pulled the three. I don't remember who it was. Somebody pulled the three from the Lakers. They missed it. So they got the rebound. They came down. I don't even think they caught the timeout. I don't think they did. And Jamal just ran to his spot. He just faded away and dropped. And I'm like, and then that game also when the Nuggets defeated the Lakers, that is their 10th straight win over the Lakers. So what an insane stat. And then just to, what resiliency they have, one from their coach, but then as a team and those leaders on that team to, not let them guys give up and kept fighting. I think they said they were down like almost 20 at one point during the game, and they fought back. They fought back, and they found a way to win. So, such an insane way to, cap off a playoff win. A lot of momentum going back to LA. I think LeBron is, they had a lot of controversy calls in that too. LeBron got upset about a call on D'Angelo Russell that wasn't called, and it was a foul. Again, he got hit in the face after he attempted the shot, and their reason was he didn't get foul shots because he got hit in the face after he released the ball. So I'm like, that's still crazy. He was still in the motion of shooting, but I don't know. The referees, the game for officials is hard. I couldn't imagine being an official. It's probably a job I would not want to do. Even though you're there, and you're seeing stars, knowing these people, I would not want to have the outcome of the game in my hand, to make a call here or there. I don't, that's not me. I'd rather be on the sideline, talking to the guys or the ladies, coaching, that type of stuff. And so that's what I enjoy to do now. Then moving on to Tuesday's April 23rd game, we had the Timberwolves defeat the Suns 105-93 to take a 2-0 lead in that series. We had the Pacers bounce back against the Bucks 125-108 to tie the series at 1 game apiece. Also, we had the Mavericks with the bounce back game over the Clippers to tie the game 1 game apiece at they defeated them 96-93. Last night games, we had the Heat tie the series up against the Celtics 111-104. Tyler Hero, he had The Heat hit a franchise playoff record 23 3-pointers to beat the Celtics. So that's a lot of them guys were shooting basketball very well to make 23 3-pointers. I feel like if you make 23 threes in a game and you don't win, the other team is doing something really well then. Then we had the Thunder defeat the Pelicans 124-92 to take a 2-0 lead in their series. For tonight's games kicking off at 7 p.m. on NBA TV, we have the Magic hosting the Cavaliers. At 7 p.m. again on NBA TV, looking to get a win in the series and not go down 3-0. They don't want to do that. Not going to be looking too good. Then we have the 76ers hosting the Knicks at 7:30 p.m. on TNT. And we have the Lakers shifting back to LA tonight at 10 p.m. on TNT. The Lakers versus the Nuggets. Friday games at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow on ESPN. We have the Pacers hosting the Bucks. The Mavericks hosting the Clippers at 8 p.m. on ESPN tomorrow night. And the Suns hosting the Timberwolves at 10:30 p.m. on ESPN tomorrow night. Another series where the Suns are looking to get a win and not go down 3-0. Even though I'm rooting for Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves. Just, Anthony Edwards put on for the city. And he a great young player already. I wish I would have been a Georgia fan when he was there with the Bulldogs. Of course I loved the Dogs, but they wasn't my college basketball team. I was following Kentucky then. But, I'm glad I'm locked in now to all the Georgia Bulldogs who play. And I'm looking forward to the young, bright stars that are going to come out of Georgia and come out of wherever they are from the part of Georgia, Atlanta, Savannah, Augusta, anywhere you are from Georgia. And, put on for the state, put on for where you from. So I'm looking forward to it. So make sure y'all tune into the Saturday Sports Huddle to get updated information from the NBA playoffs. Moving on to NFL news. Again, we had some signings out of the NFL, some trades, I believe, things of that nature have been occurring. Players have been requesting trades, that type of stuff. The latest news right now I have from the Bengals defensive end. His name is Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is looking for a trade, and he's looking for a long-term deal from a team, and I don't think the Bengals are looking to give him that trade. I believe I covered earlier this year about the T. Higgins update. T. Higgins is looking to requested a trade also, so he's looking to get traded also. More NFL news. We had the Lions sign wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown to a 4-year deal. They agreed to a 4-year extension worth up to $120 million, $112 million guaranteed. So, hold on. He is signing let's see this. Let me read it for sure, because I just read that wrong. It says the wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown agreed to a 4-year, $120 million extension. A source confirmed to ESPN. An offensive tackle Penny Sewell is signing a 4-year, $112 million deal. So I read that wrong. So Amon St. Brown got a $120 million extension, and Penny Sewell, offensive tackle, he signed a 4-year, $112 million deal. So St. Brown's contract includes a $77 million guarantee And that's the most guaranteed money for a wide receiver in a single contract in NFL history. So he just having the front of the iceberg tip right now, because Justin Jefferson is coming on. He got to be signed. But I'm just glad we signed Devontae Smith. So I'll have more information as the information comes down the pipe, and then we'll go from there. So they didn't really have too much information about the gentleman, here we go, hold on. So Wells' contract includes the $85 million guarantee. So he has $85 million guarantee for his contract. So, good for both of those young men. Congratulations to him. Hopefully, makes you family, helps you out, help the community. The same thing I just told y'all before, the impacts and the position y'all been able to put in and do that. Even though we should do that on whatever level we on. Wealthy, poor, middle class, whatever it is. Always try to give back to your community and do for others. The Bears are looking to build a $5 billion dome stadium in Chicago. So as that information comes down, I'll give that. The Cowboys picked up the 5-year option on Michael Parsons. So Justin Fields, it's not looking likely that he'll be signing a long-term deal with the Steelers. I actually forgot he was over there because I talked about, I was speaking to a gentleman about the draft and what the Bears should do with their pick and stuff like that. And, and I had mentioned Justin Fields, and they don't even got him no more. So I just completely forgot all about that. And then seeing that now about the Steelers information made me remember. So I'm glad I do come up here on the weekends. On the days I have. And, I really do have to start taking more notes of this stuff as I continue to go forth with the, with the podcast over the days and over the years and stuff like that. But it's going to grow. It's going to grow. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before. We're going to have statistics and we're going to have all these type of things and information for the sports. And it's going to be truly crisp. And I appreciate y'all for being a part of this now from the beginning to where it's going to be. So I appreciate y'all. Moving on, Rashad Bateman, he got an extension from the Baltimore Ravens through 2026. So Rashad Bateman reached a 2-year extension with the Ravens on Wednesday, which keeps the former first-round pick in Baltimore through 2026. So he's truly at a place where he can make a big impact for another couple of years. So he made team history by becoming the Ravens' first-round wide receiver to sign their second contract with the Baltimore Ravens. So that's good. They're learning, going into a different directions. And that's crazy to think about. From all the years of the Baltimore Ravens, he's the first ever wide receiver to stay there a second term. That speaks a lot of value in who the organization is under now and stuff like that. So also more news, the Cincinnati Bengals picked up the 5th-year option for Jamar Chase. So that'll give them another year to work some contract stuff out. But I'm pretty sure he'll want to still get a contract done as soon as possible. So that's pretty much it right now. And that's all I got for y'all. So, again, stay tuned for the draft later on tonight or after this, during this episode, whenever you listen to it. If it's posted now and you listen to it first thing when I post it in the morning, you won't hear the draft yet. But if you come back later on, or if you listen to this later on in the evening or another day, the draft is as follows. So enjoy. Go Dogs. Fly Eagles Fly. Love y'all. Till next time. Peace. Hey, welcome in everybody to the Great Gal Sports Huddle 2024 NFL Draft First Round Edition coverage. As the week continues and I reconvene on Saturday, Sports Huddle, I will have the updated information from rounds 2, 3, 4, and so forth until Saturday rounds, because today they're going to do round 1. It's going to be televised. I had to look further into the schedule to see if they're planning on televising more of the coverage on the later dates of the rounds, that type of thing. So we shall see. But I'm just truly excited, man. Started off, getting some great news before the draft even started with the Eagles. But I'll get into that. But, I just love receiving great news, the good news. There's no news better than the Bible, than Jehovah's Word. And that's why he tells us to go out and spread the good news and speak about him and spread his name and keep his name on our lips. So that's what I'm always going to continue to do. And I'm just excited to even share the good news, the lesser good news that I found out from the Eagles organization about A.J. Brown. So A.J. Brown has agreed to a next 3-year extension to be the Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver. The contract information hasn't came out yet, but it's looking like the deal is done.
so he'll be on the roster through the year of 2029. So he's been locked up. We have Devontae Smith locked up. Those two main receivers that we have on our team right now are here for the longevity, for the foreseeable future. So I'm excited about that. I'm ready to see these guys just continue to work. Like I said, me personally now, even getting to the draft and hearing that, I want a young good receiver around these two guys, man. Somebody we can draft and mold under these two top tier receivers. You got a Heisman winning wide receiver, and you have a record-breaking NFL wide receiver in A.J. Brown. Sets numerous records for the Eagles, NFL records themselves, all this type of stuff. So just learning behind these two guys, and Coach Moorhead, I believe is his name, the wide receiver coach on the Eagles, he must be doing something pretty good too, putting these guys in position to make plays and, training them and getting these guys to where they need to be successful. So I'm just truly excited about the draft, man. Draft just kicked off a couple minutes ago, and I'm looking forward to it. So y'all stay tuned and stick around for the draft. And hopefully for the ones who are seeing this live and being kind of following along with me, seeing these events happen, it's so dope, man. So again, I'm excited to see the Georgia Bulldogs that are going to get called off the board, especially in this first round. But any Georgia Bulldog that's drafted, period, I know they're going to go dominate. And I just pray, that all these players, all these guys, especially the Georgia Bulldogs, but they just go out here, they have successful careers on the field, off the field, have success in their communities, have success with their families and their life. And they're going to do that by having Jehovah at the head of their life. And I pray that these young men, have Jesus as the foundation in their life to have that bridge to walk towards Jehovah. And they're going to do all the things I just said. They're going to have success on and off the field with health and love and support from their community and their friends and their family and everybody they have. And they're going to have fun and they're going to enjoy their life as long as they continue to keep Jehovah at the head of their life. And that's for anybody, no matter what you do. You got to make sure we keep that with us. So looking forward to it. The Bears are on the clock currently. They still have the first round pick, barring any trades or anything like that. So, but we shall see. Again, they're looking to the analysis over the last couple of weeks have been that Caleb Williams is looking to be the unanimous number one pick. But we shall see. We shall see. And I'm excited again. Like I was just telling one of the gentlemen here, Josh, who's a Bird fan also, that I'm just excited to see what the Birds do, man. I enjoy to be able to see the draft, to see who was inquired and who they got, and that type of stuff, and that's cool. But I'm focused on the Birds, man. I've been hearing a lot of rumors, trading up, trading down, trading around, that type of stuff. But we shall see, man. I was just telling Josh also, I want to keep our first three picks that we have, that first round pick and these top of the second round pick, these two picks at the top of the second round are vital, are truly important to our organization. I think Howie knows that. So I just hope he really keeps these draft picks. But we shall see, man. We shall see. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm looking forward to it. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm excited. Go Birds, go Dogs. Roger Goodell coming to the stage to officially open the NFL draft along with Eminem. Eminem coming out. So, the draft is in Detroit this year. So Eminem obviously is a big part of Detroit culture, that type of stuff. So the NFL draft has officially kicked off, ladies and gentlemen. So welcome to the draft. The NFL commissioner greeting the audience, greeting the people around the world, everybody tuning in, giving a shout out and giving love to Detroit. Shout out to Detroit. So Eminem is at the podium. He about to bring some Detroit people out, I guess, like some individuals who's from Detroit, Detroit legends maybe players, maybe artists, maybe whatever they are. He plugged in. Yep, so you got some players coming out. You got Jared Goff coming out. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown coming out. You got Hendrickson, I don't know his name right now. The first round pick y'all had a couple years ago, the DN. pretty tough. Calvin Johnson out there. Shout out to Calvin Johnson. Barry Sanders out there. You know, the Detroit Lion legends. You know, Detroit Lion legends. That boy Megatron. Aiden Hutchinson. Aiden Hutchinson is the DN that's out there. Aiden Hutchinson, Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Jared Goff. Those are the Lion players right now representing the Detroit Lions and at the 2024 NFL Draft in Detroit, Michigan. That boy Megatron was a beast, man. Calvin Johnson. Best wide receiver for the Lions. Probably ever, for real. He addressing Detroit right now. Excuse my chewing, yo. Here we go. 2024 NFL Draft is now underway. That's what it say. Chicago Bears are currently on the clock. 10 minutes. Let's do it. Hey, so the pick is in, ladies and gentlemen. The pick is in for the Chicago Bears. Like I mentioned a while ago, Caleb Williams has been, you know, the unanimous #1 pick for a long time. So we shall see. Roger Goodell is approaching the podium right now, and we shall see who the first pick is. And the draft is, you know, first person off the board. So congratulations to whoever it is. So the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams. So I mean, it was kind of obvious. I hope the best for him. I hope they got him go in there and lead. You know, they surrounded him with some good veteran wide receivers. DJ Moore, who's young. Keenan Allen is a good receiver, you know, kind of going down to the back side of his prime. But he'll be a guy, you know, who's still able to produce for this gentleman, play at a high level. And you know, hope, like I said, the leadership style for itself should speak for itself. You know, a 2022 Heisman Trophy winner. He had 120 touchdowns in 2021, well, since 2021 for the FBS best record for that, a total of 120 touchdowns. So yeah, man, you know, he followed Lincoln Riley. You know, he's going to be a Chicago Bear, man. So, you know, congratulations to him. Good luck. Wishing him the best. So the Washington Commanders are currently at #2 and they are on the clock. So since 2021, Caleb Williams had 93 pass touchdowns, second in the FBS. He had 27 rush touchdowns, which was tied for third in the FBS. So since 2021 as a quarterback, not total. I think it's just for a quarterback. The pick is in for the Washington Commanders. So the pick is in for the Washington Commanders. They'll probably go to quarterback here too, with the gentleman out of LSU who won the Heisman, Jaden Daniels, I believe. I'm just excited to see who coming to the NFC East, who the Eagles can, you know, punish in either way, on the offensive side or the defensive side of the ball. So the pick is in, and we'll be getting that pick here shortly. Sorry for all the noise, y'all. I'm here at my place of work right now, and I still have my podcast, and I want to be able to bring the information to my audience that I want to be able to follow it live. I love how my reactions are live, and they won't be live at the time of the recording. Well, they're live at the time of the recording, but they won't be live when you guys hear the information. So, Roger Goodell just announced the 2024 draft pick for the first round out of LSU, quarterback Jaden Daniels. Like I said, I figured, too good of a guy not to be able to, have on your roster. And, quarterback is definitely a position that is highly sought out, for in the NFL. And this guy's coming to be in the division with quarterbacks the likes of Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott, Daniel Jones up in New York, Tyrod Taylor, those type of guys, guys who play, at a high level for a long time. And also, again, Jaden Daniels won the 2023 Heisman Trophy. I want to know if that's a fun fact. Another thing, he's the only player in the FBS history with 12,000 pass yards and 3,000 rush yards in a career. So that's saying a lot, even, surpassing people like Lamar Jackson. So, definitely an athletic, mobile guy. And I think that can translate a lot to the NFL. So I'm excited to see what he does as a Commander. I'm excited to see him in action because, me going to see my Birds, me and the family going to see the Eagles. We'll definitely get to some Eagles Commanders games over the years. So I'm excited to see this guy, see what he's capable of on a professional level. And I'll see what he brings to the team as the Washington Commander. Another thing I was saying before I seen this record about the FBS stat, about his 12,000 pass yards and his 3,000 rush yards, I was also seeing that I was saying that I want to know, has there ever been two Heisman winners go back-to-back from previous years? Like Caleb Williams was the number 1 pick, but he was a 2022 Heisman winner. And Jaden Daniels was the number 2 pick, but he was a 2023 Heisman winner. So I want to know if that's some history. I'm going to have to probably look into that and see if that's ever been done before. But it's pretty unique just to see right here and to see these two guys go 1 and 2, these two young men. And again, good luck and the best of luck and much success to all of y'all, in your career. So good luck. Welcome to the NFC East, buddy. Yeah, so the pick is in for the New England Patriots at number 3. They're looking to probably add a quarterback also here. They're probably second best quarterback, but not second best, third best quarterback off the board would probably be the guy I've been seeing, Duke Mayo or somebody like that out of North Carolina, and a gentleman out of Michigan from the reigning national champions, J.J. McCartney, that quarterback. But we shall see. The Patriots need a lot of things. They're going in a new direction without having Bill Belichick drafting the guy for a long time. So this is a new head coach, kind of probably want to get this pick, all these picks right. Anytime you're a coach or part of an organization, you always want to get a pick right anytime you draft somebody. But they need a lot of different pieces to put together around, that new coaching staff, that new culture up in New England. Not having Bill as the head coach anymore. So the New England, Drake May. The New England Patriots selected Drake May out of North Carolina. I figured it's going to be him or J.J. McCartney. So Drake May out of North Carolina. I've been hearing his name a lot come up in the drafts and stuff like that. So, the New England Patriots, they like really intelligent quarterbacks. And this guy has, the build up to be a good quarterback in the league. He set the FBS freshman record with 4,321 pass yards in 2021. In 2022. In 2022, he was also the ACC Player of the Year, and he's also good friends with Sam Howell. So he's probably been around. He's been around he's been around professional quarterbacks for some time now, having friendships with those type of guys, with Sam Howell and those type of gentlemen. So this guy's definitely going into a good situation. Filling some big shoes. Going to learn behind Daniel Jones. Most likely compete for the starting position, starting quarterback, over Daniel Jones. And again, trying to fill those shoes of Tom Brady and what he's done there, and what Bill Belichick and what those guys have done there to put the New England Patriots on the map. So I think the guy is truly excited to go there, be a part of that club. And it seems like he's the youngest of 4 brothers. His brother Luke May, he played basketball in North Carolina. I remember him. He helped them win a championship a couple years back. So all his brothers are pretty athletic. All his brothers play sports. So Luke, all of them went to UNC. So they must be from North Carolina. But UNC has a lot of pride and great school here in the state of North Carolina. So congratulations to the gentleman again And the Arizona Cardinals are currently on the clock at number 4. So when that number 4 pick comes in, I get back on here and I have the pick for y'all. So again, the number 3 draft pick overall was Drake May out of UNC. Congratulations. So the Arizona Cardinals pick is in at number 4. Roger Goodell is currently at the podium about to announce the 4th pick in the NFL draft. So the Arizona Cardinals selected Marvin Harrison Jr. We finally went skills position besides quarterback. You know, definitely the best wide receiver, probably statistically, in this draft. Personally, you know, I think we have some pretty good wide receivers at Georgia too. I think Lad McConkey is probably one for the best wide receiver coming out of our class. Probably followed by Marcus Rosemary, Jack Saint, you know, those type of guys. But we have a lot of good receivers. But this guy's played stellar, man. I definitely think if he didn't get hurt, you know, coming out of you know, the game he played against us a couple years back, they definitely probably would have won because this guy's, you know, he's just an electric wide receiver. So the Cardinals are definitely getting a good pick to be able to go pair him over there with those guys they have already. Putting him with a quarterback like Kyler Murray, giving him a weapon, somebody they can be able to use. He had 28 touchdowns in 2022 to 2023. That was the most in the FBS. His father's a Hall of Famer, Marvin Harrison, and I know he's going to be looking to fill those shoes of his family. So he's the only receiver in Ohio State to have 1,000 plus reception yards in back-to-back seasons. So again, just a phenomenal not a phenomenal basketball player, phenomenal football player. He has had 15 career plus 100 plus yard games, another school record. Just a guy who's been breaking records after records after records at the wide receiver position for the Ohio State University. So congratulations to Marvin Harrison Jr. I think he'll like Arizona. I think he'll like Coach Gannon. Gannon was our defensive coordinator a couple years ago, but I think he'll like him, and I think he'll have a good fit. So currently the Chargers are on the clock, and stay tuned to get who they pick at number 5. They probably go McCarthy right here because, I mean, you could, but I don't know. They like, oh boy, what's his name over there? Who they have currently at the Chargers quarterback? Can't think of his name right now. Cannot think of his name right now. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. But that gentleman, he's there. What's his name? I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm kind of in the blur. But they could go quarterback here, but I don't know which direction they're gonna really go right here. They can go defensive, they can go skill, they can go offensive, they can do a lot of things here. They can get a quarterback. So we shall see. Stay tuned. Yeah, so the LA Chargers pick is in right now. And the quarterback is Justin Herbert. I kind of remember that when I was off. I was walking away, thought about it for a little bit. Yeah, so Justin Herbert is the quarterback for the LA Chargers. He was hurt last couple of years. New coach up there with Jim Harbaugh out of Michigan. He's currently the head coach of the LA Chargers. So both of the Harbaugh brothers are back in the league, and he's looking to get this pick right too. A lot of these guys are new head coaches, new staffs, new different faces. So a lot of these guys are looking to get the pick right, on every pick. But especially these top 5, top 10 picks, man. So here comes Roger Goodell now to the podium to announce the 5th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. And I really appreciate y'all, bearing with me. Unfortunately, tonight I had to be, somewhere where I didn't really want to be, but I'm grateful for my job. But I just truly appreciate y'all bearing with me. Sorry for the loudness. And I appreciate y'all love and support regardless. And I just want to kind of bring y'all the best context and information as I get it. So the Chargers, the LA Chargers, they selected Joe Alt, offensive tackle out of Notre Dame. So I figured they could go that route. They selected Joe Alt, A-L-T, out of Notre Dame. He's an offensive tackle. So congratulations to him. Definitely a piece they needed. Must be a stellar guy. He looks like he's probably up 6'5", 6'6" frame, probably even taller than that, 6'7", 6'8" maybe. But he's like a guy who could be versatile, athletic, and he could protect well, and that's what they need out of their line for Justin Herbert. Because again, he was hurt this past season, and the quarterback get hurt when he gets contacted. So, just truly excited and congratulations to this young man. He seems like a humble man, being around his family, all his loved ones, and he was selected the number 5 pick of the 2024 NFL Draft. Congratulations again to Joe Alt. He was the 2023 unanimous All-American. He was the finalist for the 2023 Lombardi Award, which is the nation's best lineman. And he was primarily a tight end in the defensive end of high school. So this guy's athletic. He'll be able to move around. So the pick is in for the New York Giants at number 6. After the New York Giants, the Tennessee Titans are at number 7. And then number 8 are the Atlanta Falcons. So in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Giants select at number 6 Malik Neighbors, wide receiver out of LSU. Definitely a good pick. Another SEC guy. Just has tremendous talent. Can play well. So congratulations to him out of LSU. A team where Jaden Daniels, a gentleman he threw to. So to be able to get 2 guys out of the SEC within the first 6 draft picks is truly amazing. This young man Malik Neighbors, he set LSU career records for receptions with 189, and he had 3,003 receiving yards, which are both of those are records. He was a finalist for the 2023 Billage Northcoff Award, which is for the top wide receiver in the country. So definitely a good fit to be able to go out there and play alongside those guys, Slayton, those type of wide receivers up there. They don't really have any big names, but this guy has speed, has strong hands, and he was a 2023 unanimous All-American. So congratulations to him. So the pick is in for the Tennessee Titans, followed by the Tennessee Titans at number 8. We have the Atlanta Falcons. At number 9, we have the Chicago Bears again. Roger Goodell is currently on his way to the podium to announce the 7th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft for the Tennessee Titans. I am looking to relocate also, so I'm looking to have the rest of the portion of the draft episode not as loud. I'm going to go find an office or somewhere I can probably sit to be able to record the rest of the draft. But at number 7, the Tennessee Titans selected J.C. Latham, offensive tackle out of Alabama. So another SEC player. 3 SEC players out of the top 4 players drafted. Congratulations to those guys. Much love and much success going forward to be a part of the Tennessee Titans organization. Congratulations to J.C. Latham, offensive tackle out of Alabama.
Much better atmosphere. So for the ones who have bared with me through the first 7 picks of the NFL Draft or the first round, forgive me for that loud, noise in the background, that type of stuff. I still try to have my voice, enhanced so y'all can hear me speak, but sorry for all the background noise. We're currently at number 8 right now. We have the Atlanta Falcons, and the Atlanta Falcons pick is currently in, followed by number 8 at Atlanta. We have number 9 Chicago, and at number 10 to round out the first 10, to round out the top 10 of the 2024 first round of the NFL Draft, we have the New York Jets. So the next 3 picks are the Falcons, the Bears, and the Jets. So stay tuned as Roger Goodell approaches the podium to give the 8th overall pick for the Atlanta Falcons. A lot of good players still in this draft. A lot of different ways the Falcons could go here. Just got Kirk Cousins down in Atlanta. Looking to add some more pieces around him, offensively and defensively. Probably I think the Falcons will probably go either offensive tackle or defensive player right here at number 8. You have Drake London. You have what's his name? What's the gentleman's name? You have B. John Robinson. You have Kyle Pitts at tight end. You have Matt Hollins. These type of players are, playing at high levels right now for the Falcons. But they can always add different pieces. But don't think they're going quarterback here. Still a lot of good quarterbacks in the draft also. But a lot of big needs, they just said, are edge rushers, cornerbacks, wide receivers, and offensive tackles. So we shall see. And Roger Goodell is currently headed to the stage. It's looking like he got some people with him, so we shall see. You know how Atlanta try to do. The city like to do it big, man. No, it was a camera crew. So Roger Goodell is currently about to announce the number 8 pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. And the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr. See, they went quarterback. I was all the way off. They went quarterback. Wanted to have a guy that they can put behind, Kirk Cousins and learn from this guy. A guy who has tremendous talent, huge upside. He didn't play too well against Michigan they played Texas. I don't forget who they played. Whatever team they played, they didn't play too good against them in the college football playoffs. But what a way to just end your college career and look forward ahead to the NFL. And being in a city no greater than Atlanta. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an Atlanta Falcons fan, but I love my city, and I think he'll do great. And I think the city will embrace him wholeheartedly. So congratulations to Michael Penix Jr. Michael Penix Jr. is the number 8 overall pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, and he was selected at number 8 by the Atlanta Falcons. So congratulations to him. Good, mobile quarterback, left-handed, good arm, strong arm, accurate, that type of thing. Sees the defense well. He was the 2023 Maxwell Award winner for the best college football player overall. So congratulations to him. Again, currently at number 9, we have the Chicago Bears. And then at number 10, we have the New York Jets. So make sure y'all stay tuned as we continue to go forward here. The Chicago Bears have made their selection at number 9. It didn't take them long. They probably had their first 2 players they wanted to get, their first and 9 pick, chosen months ago. So maybe everything working out for them. To have 2 draft picks in the top 10 is good. Obviously, your team was pretty suck, but getting these type of players at these positions is going to benefit their team. It should going forward. So good luck to the Bears, man. The Bears have a prideful fan base on the city of Chicago itself. So with the ninth pick, in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears selected Rome Odunze, Washington wide receiver. I've seen him play top tier wide receiver also. So just more pieces to add around and give to Caleb Williams as he takes charge to be leader of his offense, leader of his team. He has a lot of good proven wide receivers in the league, and he has a lot of good proven wide receivers coming out of college they just drafted one with Rome Odunze. So he led the FBS in 2023 with 1,640 receiving yards. Out of Washington again, Rome Odunze. So congratulations to him as he is now a Chicago Bear and the 9th overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft to the Chicago Bears. Number 10 pick belongs to the New York Jets. Number 11 is the Minnesota Vikings. So trade update, the Minnesota Vikings and the New York Jets traded picks 10 and 11. So I don't know if they just swapped picks or if they gave up other things during the trade, but Minnesota Vikings are currently at number 10. They traded the number 11 spot with the New York Jets. So they obviously have somebody on the board that they want here at number 10, and the pick is currently in for the Minnesota Vikings. So as that information comes down the line for the trade details involving the Jets and the Vikings, I will let y'all know. So the Vikings and Jets trade was the Vikings received the 2024 10th overall pick and the 2024 6th round pick. And the Jets received 2024 11th overall pick, the 2024 4th round pick, and the 2025 4th round pick. So that was the trade details between the Vikings and the Jets. And the Vikings pick is currently coming up. So currently now the draft order is as follows. We have the Jets at number 11, the Denver Broncos at number 12.
Get somebody from maintenance, the palletizing robot number 6 on the south side. There's a couple water flows, tanks, some food.
So the Minnesota Vikings moved up to number 10 to draft J.J. McCartney out of the University of Michigan. Again, he's the reigning 2023 NCAA football champion quarterback. He led the team to a 15-0 record to win his first college football playoff championship. I think it's Michigan's first college football playoff championship, but he's now going to look to be the starting quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. Or maybe, they got the other guy over there. I forgot his name. The guy who they drafted last year when Kirk Cousins was hurt. But still, he's gonna go over there and compete for a starting spot as the quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings. So that's pretty cool. Congratulations to him. The pick is in currently for the New York Jets at number 12. At number 11. At number 12 we have Denver, and at number 13 we have the Las Vegas Raiders. So currently the New York Jets' pick is in, and again they traded out of the number 10 spot to the number 11 spot for the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. The Jets. Shout out to Hassan Reddick, man. We're gonna miss you, my boy. Hopefully Bryce Huff can fill some shoes for you. We shall see. Here comes Roger Goodell now. With the 11th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select. Where my Georgia Bulldogs at, man? Who they got? They selected Alumawia Fashanu out of Penn State, offensive tackle. Definitely a wise move. Definitely the direction they should have went. Getting some more protection for Aaron Rodgers. And just whoever they have going for the future. They have a lot of weapons on the outside, offensive side, good young running back. They got it still in the draft. But getting an offensive tackle is definitely going to allow them to be able to solidify their front five, their offensive line going forward. So congratulations to him. Again, this gentleman is Alumwie Fashanu out of Penn State, offensive tackle. And hopefully I pronounced your name correct, young man. And the Denver Broncos selected at number 12, Bo Nix out of Oregon. Congratulations to Bo Nix out of Oregon. Another quarterback looking to go out there and battle for position for a starter quarterback for the Denver Broncos. So the Denver Broncos selected Bo Nix. I'm taking credit for this one too, ACC quarterback. He did finish his career with the Pac-12, I believe, or something like that. I don't remember what Oregon is. But he's now currently the 12th overall pick, and he's going over to the Denver Broncos. So congratulations to him, and good luck to you. And definitely in a position to go over there and be in prime spot to go be a starter quarterback. So congratulations to Bo Nix. The Las Vegas Raiders are currently on the clock. They have their pick in. When the pick comes up, I will announce it along with the commissioner of the NFL. Another fun fact, Bo Nix and his father both played quarterback at the University of Auburn. Again, Bo Nix was the quarterback for Auburn from 2019 to 2021, and he just finished his 2022-2023 season as an Oregon Duck under Dan Lanning. So congratulations again to Bo Nix. Definitely, I always thought this guy had a lot of potential. I remember the Georgia Bulldogs beating up on him a couple years back, but he made some good plays, and he was able to find ways to make plays with his legs, with his arm, that type of stuff. So I think he'll definitely bring that to the NFL level up at Denver. So congratulations again to Bo Nix and being selected the number 12th overall pick to the Denver Broncos. Roger Goodell is headed to the podium currently at the moment, and the 13th pick in the NFL draft belongs to the Las Vegas Raiders. and they selected Brock Bowers. Congratulations to Brock Bowers, man. Turn up, boy. Shout out to the Georgia Bulldogs, man. Shout out to Brock Bowers. They're definitely getting a tremendous athlete. One of a kind, back-to-back. Best tight end. I don't know the name of the award right now, but back-to-back best tight end in college football. Even with injuries, he still was able to manage to do that on back-to-back years. Again, a dog. The University of Georgia is going to be, losing a good one, but the Las Vegas Raiders are going to be gaining an even better one. So, going to be a dominant guy in the NFL. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's able to do. I know he's able to do, but just seeing his skills translate to the NFL field is going to be amazing. So, what a great place to be a part of and go learn from some good receivers from. What's the gentleman's name? I can't think of his name right now. Jamal Adams, that type of stuff, those type of guys. He's an elite athletic freak. Can block well. He has, good strength, speed, hand, catch radius, all that type of stuff. So a stellar pick for the Las Vegas Raiders. So congratulations to him. Not too far from where he's from. He's from California originally. Played college ball down at the University of Georgia. But he's from California, so his family will be able to come closer to see him play at some home games as being a Raider. So congratulations to him. Go Dogs. The first Georgia Bulldog taken off the board at number 13 is no other than the tight end out of the University of Georgia, Brock Bowers. Go Dogs, and congratulations. Also, Brock Bowers is going over to Las Vegas to pair up with another Bulldog. Zamir White, a.k.a. Zeus, the running back for the Las Vegas Raiders. So he's looking to take over a larger role this year as their starting running back. And, he's going to welcome Brock Bowers with open arms. Both of those gentlemen were able to compete and play for national championships together a couple years back. So it's super excited to be able to see this guy, team up with him and just show him around. Las Vegas is a great city. It's a lot of fun there. And I just hope he stays focused and he's ready to just compete at a high level and, show the Las Vegas Raiders who they selected, who they drafted, which is a dog. So congratulations again to Brock Bowers on being the first Bulldog off the board in the 2024 NFL Draft and also by being the number 13 overall pick in the NFL Draft of 2024. Congratulations. Go Dogs. The New Orleans Saints are at number 14 right now. Their pick is in. So the New Orleans Saints are selecting at the number 14 spot in the 2024 NFL Draft. And at the number 14 spot, the New Orleans Saints selected Talise Fawuga, offensive tackle out of Oregon State. So Talise Fuaga out of Oregon State. So offensive tackle, congratulations to him. He's a native Samoan out of Hawaii, and his name is Talise Fuaga out of Oregon State, offensive tackle. The Indianapolis Colts are currently at number 15. Their pick is in. It should be coming up any minute now, followed by Indiana. Indiana, we have Seattle at number 16. We have Jacksonville at number 17. So stay tuned. We're a little bit almost over halfway through the first round of the NFL Draft. Appreciate y'all for staying through, sticking by, and getting these updates as I get them going forward. All right, here we go. The NFL commissioners headed to the podium. That boy Roger Goodell. The Indianapolis Colts need a lot of good things around them. They drafted a good young quarterback last year. Need to put some pieces around him. So with the 15th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select Liatu Latu, defensive end out of UCLA. This gentleman has definitely, I've been hearing his name a lot through this past this past college football season out of UCLA. Physical build type of guy. He looks like he's about 6'3", 6'4", coming off the edge. Strong guy, so we shall see how he stacks up against, offensive tackles in the league. He was the 2023 Lombardi Award winner for the nation's best lineman. He had 13 sacks in 2023. That was the third most in UCLA history. So, congratulations to the guy. So he played for Washington and he played for UCLA. He was the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year, Liatu Latu. Congratulations, number 15 pick in the 2024 draft to the Indianapolis Colts. So the Seattle Seahawks pick has been selected. The number 16 pick for the Seattle Seahawks will be announced shortly. Followed by the Seattle Seahawks, it will be the Jacksonville Jaguars at number 17. Followed by the Jaguars, it will be the Cincinnati Bengals at number 18. And we're getting closer and closer to the Eagles. So here comes Roger Goodell with the 16th pick in the NFL draft of 2024. Let's see who's about to be the newest Seattle Seahawk. Excuse me. Followed by the Bengals, it'll be the Los Angeles Rams at number 19. Okay, maybe they did a trade or something like that. I don't know, or maybe they are having a pick selected by someone else, not Roger Goodell. I don't know what's going on. So stay tuned. The Washington Air Force Base up in Seattle, they just did like a tribute to the draft pick. So with the 16th pick of the 2024 NFL draft, the Seattle Seahawks selected Who we got? And the newest Seahawk member is Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle out of Texas. Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle out of Texas. So defense, went defensive side of the ball for Seattle here. I always love defense, but this gentleman, young man out of the University of Texas, congratulations to him. He was a second team AP All-American. He was the 2023 Big 12 Defensive Lineman of the Year. He had 14 sacks as a senior in DeSoto High School, breaking somebody's record. It didn't finish, let me read it, but just an outstanding young man, 6 foot, 297. This guy's massive. Like, I know he be hurting. I'm 6 foot. I'm 6'1", 212. So you 6 foot, 300 pounds, dude. Like, geez, but he's flying around. This guy's athletic, fast. And I think he's going to fit well in the trenches for the for the Seattle Seahawks. Also, some news just came down from not the trade deadline, but the trades. So the Minnesota Vikings and the Jacksonville Jaguars swapped first-round picks. So Minnesota currently has the number 17 pick, and they are on the clock. And when that information comes down for the trade details, I will have that information as we continue to go forward here in the NFL draft. So stay tuned to that. And again, congratulations to Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle out of Texas. He got selected number 16 by the Seattle Seahawks. So the Minnesota Vikings, again, they traded picks from 17. The Jaguars, they swapped picks as that information comes out. Furthermore, when that trade information comes out, I will have that announced. But at the 17th pick, the Minnesota Vikings selected the defensive end out of Alabama. Let me see, get his name up here real quick. Another SEC player off the board, so congratulations to him. The Minnesota Vikings wanted to go offense and defensive players for their first round picks. Dallas Turner was selected number 17 to the Minnesota Vikings. He was the 2023 SEC Defensive Player of the Year. He ran the fastest 40-yard dash time for edge rusher. He ran a 4.46. So this guy's definitely going to be blazing speed off the edge, and he's going to be, look to be a physical force of nature, coming from the SEC. And now he's a Minnesota Viking, coming from the Crimson Tide, going to Minnesota to be a Viking. So congratulations to him. And again, this young man's name is Dallas Turner. Dallas Turner, defensive end out of Alabama. Congratulations. At the number 18 spot, we have Cincinnati. Number 19 spot, we have the LA Rams. And we have the number 20 spot, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, again, congratulations to this young man, Dallas Turner, out of the University of Alabama. So with the number 18 pick, the Cincinnati Bengals are currently on the clock. Their pick should be coming in shortly. Then following the Bengals, again, we have the number 19 pick for the LA Rams, the number 20 pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, the number 21 pick for the Miami Dolphins, and the number 22 pick for my Philadelphia Eagles. The Cincinnati Bengals definitely need to go offensive tackle here. They need to do as much as possible to be able to get those guys as many good offensive linemen around Joe Burrow. They definitely had that quarterback of the year, of the future. They could go wide receiver here, try to get somebody to replace T. Higgins, that type of guy. But I'm looking forward to see who these next couple 4 or 5 draft picks, and that's going to kind of make me feel better about who the Eagles will draft. So with the 18th pick in the 2024 draft, the Cincinnati Bengals select Amarius Mims, my second Bulldog off the board. Amarius Mims, congratulations, buddy. Another Georgia Bulldog. Force of nature, freak of nature. This guy's massive, like 6'8", 6'9", offensive tackle, can block his tail off. He battled some injuries earlier this year for the Georgia Bulldogs, so he missed some time, but just another impact player that the Georgia Bulldogs are going to miss, but that the professional team that he's going to is going to gain so much. So again, Amarius Mims, he's 6'7", so I'll say he's 6'8", but he's 6'7", and again, just a force of nature. He allowed 0 sacks and 774 offensive snaps. Again, definitely missed him a big part of the season earlier this year, but he's going to the Cincinnati Bengals, where they definitely need a lot of offensive lineman help, and he's a force of nature, and he's a massive guy, and he's definitely going to be a great benefit to the Cincinnati Bengals, and of course, I love to have a Georgia Bulldog on one of the teams that my family members support. So I will, be reminding them that hey, you see how good your offensive line is? It's because of Georgia Bulldog on there. I'm gonna let my people know, for the Raiders fans, you see how good the Raiders are this year? It's because you got Brock Bowers on your team. Anytime a Georgia Bulldog hit your team, they're looking to elevate the team automatically. So Congratulations again to Amarius Mims. Go Dogs. The second Bulldog taken off the board in the first round. So Kirby Smart's added once again 2 first-round picks within the top 20 picks. Congratulations. The Los Angeles Rams are picking at number 19. Their selection has been made, and Roger Goodell is taking the stage to announce their pick at number 19. Followed by number 19 pick, we have the number 20 pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Followed by the number 21 pick. Followed by the number 20 pick, we have the number 21 pick, the Miami Dolphins. And for the number 22 pick, we have the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, with the 19th pick in the 2024 draft, the Los Angeles Rams selected Jared Verse out of Florida State edge rusher. Jared Verse out of Florida State. He's going to be a Los Angeles Ram. Definitely wish I could have seen this gentleman play. Probably one of those guys who opted out of that Florida State Orange Bowl game against the Georgia Bulldogs, where we dominated them 63-3. I forgot what it was. We dominated them pretty bad though. But yeah, a guy that I wish I could have seen, play up against our offensive line. But I'm pretty sure he opted out, just because their game, didn't mean anything to them because they couldn't compete for a national championship. But he was a 2-time first-team All-ACC player in 2022 to 2023. So again, Jared Verse, he had 33 tackles for loss. That was tied 4th in the FBS from this past season for Florida State. So he was definitely a big reason why these gentlemen had an undefeated regular season. So again, Jared Verse is the number 19 pick for the Los Angeles Rams out of Florida State. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are currently on the clock. All right, so the Jacksonville Jaguars and Minnesota Vikings trade information has been posted. So the Jacksonville Jaguars traded down from number 17 to the number 23 pick. In doing so, the Jaguars gained a 2024 5th-round pick, this year's draft at number 167, and a 2025 3rd-round pick, and a 2025 4th-round pick, So they acquired 3 additional draft picks, and they moved down to the number 23 pick for this year's draft. So they will be selecting after the Philadelphia Eagles, bar no other trades currently at the moment. But right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers pick is in, and they should be coming down the pipeline any second now. And again, congratulations to all the gentlemen and their families who have been drafted this year so far in the 2024 NFL Draft. And the rest of the draft is as follows. After Jacksonville Jaguars at 23, we have the Cowboys at 24. After the 24th pick, we have the Green Bay Packers at number 25. At number 26, we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Roger Goodell is currently headed to the podium to announce the 20th pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers. At number 27, we have Arizona Cardinals. At number 28, we have the Buffalo Bills. At number 29, we have the Detroit Lions. At number 30, we have the Baltimore Ravens. At number 31, we have the 49ers. And at number 32, we have the Kansas City Chiefs. Also accompanied by Roger Goodell is Cameron Hayward. Cameron Hayward, I believe he was the Walter Payton Man of the Year from this past year. And he is accompanied by Roger Goodell, and he's the representative for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So with the 20th pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers select currently at the moment they're giving recognition to Cameron Hayward being the Walter Payton Man of the Year, and again being the Pittsburgh Steelers football player. So congratulations again to Cameron Hayward and your much success and achievements to be able to win that prestigious award. So he's currently giving a speech at the moment, that type of stuff, Cameron Hayward. Now he's going to announce the 2024 pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers at number 20. And the Pittsburgh Steelers select who they got? Not who we got. I ain't no Steelers fan. But the Pittsburgh Steelers selected Troy Fatunua, a guard out of Washington. So Troy Fatanu, a guard out of Washington for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Congratulations. Definitely, need some good young players to protect Russell Wilson this year, but even going forward to help out, they got Justin Fields. They're planning on getting some younger quarterbacks as the years continue to go forward, and you need a good offensive line. You definitely need a good offensive line to have a good quarterback, in my opinion. So he was the 2023 Morris Trophy winner at the Pac-12's Best Offensive Lineman. And again, Troy Fatunu, offensive guard out of the University of Washington. Congratulations. He's a Pittsburgh Steeler. The Miami Dolphins are selected at number 21. Roger Goodell is headed to the podium to announce their pick. So in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Miami Dolphins select at number 21 Chop Robinson, edge rusher out of Penn State. Chop Robinson, edge rusher out of Penn State. So many options right here for the Philadelphia Eagles, man. We can go so many different ways. Hopefully we get another Georgia Bulldog off the board here to come play along on the defensive side of the ball with Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, Keely Ringo, Nolan Smith, those type of guys. Definitely hope, to get some more dogs in the building for the Eagles. Also, I can't forget about Nakobe Dean. Hopefully we can get some. It's a lot of good players right here at number 22 for the Eagles. So hopefully we go in a great direction and try to select the best available player for our franchise currently, now, and for the future. So I'm looking forward to it. A lot of options right here. A lot of offensive weapons, a lot of defensive weapons available, a lot of trench players available, a lot of options right here at number 22. A lot of good skills players that we can definitely benefit from. So I'm interested to see which direction the Philadelphia Eagles go here at 22. But again, congratulations to Chop Robinson, defensive end out of the University of Penn State. Congratulations, he got selected number 21 by the Miami Dolphins. The Philadelphia Eagles pick is in here at number 22. Let's go, Birds. Let's get the best player, the best need, all that type of stuff. They say we need cornerbacks, tackles, linebackers, and tight ends. Me personally, I kind of want to see a linebacker right here come off the board, a safety, a cornerback, some of that nature. I kind of want to see, somebody that Vic Fangio can develop as a young player, and that young player can thrive in this system and build to be a part of our young defensive core that we have now. We have a lot of good defensive young players. So I'm excited to see where the Eagles go right here. So fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. Fight, Eagles, fight. Score a touchdown, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hit them low, hit them high. And watch out, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly on the road to victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Roger Goodell is approaching the podium at the moment. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I would love to see a good wide receiver here too. Like I said, Lab McConkey, A.D. Mitchell. So many good players, and I think our second round picks are going to be real good too. Hopefully we get to keep them because there's a lot of good players and good talent left in this draft. So with the 22nd pick of the 2024 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select. Let's go, let's go. Who we got? Whoever it is, welcome to the team, man. I'm looking forward to have you on here, and I know you're going to be the best fit, because what the Eagles feel like you fit the best for them, best for our team. So I'm looking forward to this pick. Let's go, Roger. Who we got? Man, don't be coming up here with all this talking stuff when it's our draft pick time. Come on, man. Just give us our pick. Who coming to the Bird family? Jordan Mailata. Jordan Mailata is selecting our pick live from Australia. I did see this the other day online. So shout out to Jordan Mailata, man. So with the 22nd pick of the 2024 draft announced by Jordan Mailata himself, the Philadelphia Eagles select. Who we got? Ooh, we got a cornerback. Come on, man. Get that out there. Hey, we got Quinion Mitchell out of Toledo. I've been saying a lot of things about him. I've been saying that we were interested in coming to get this guy. He's a 2-time AP All-American. He has 32 pass breakups since the start of the 22 season, the most in the FBS, and he had 4 interceptions, including 2 pick sixes this last season. So, Quinion Mitchell, I'm not mad about this pick at all. I'm truly excited. He and Darius Slay, Keely Ringo, James Bradbury, all those type of guys, he'd be able to go behind and learn from them. And I'm just truly excited to have you as an Eagle. Fly, Eagles, fly. Welcome to the team, brother. Go Birds. Just about Quinion Mitchell, yeah. So, hey, welcome in back to the podcast, y'all. We had to take a little break after the Eagle selection. I will have the remainder of the draft picks that was selected coming behind here, but I'm here with Josh. Like I told y'all earlier in the show, I'll probably have some reaction type of things. Just discuss some of how we feeling, what we looking to do, how everything really kind of fell into place, how you think round 2 can go, that type of stuff, and yeah, man. So we were just discussing how you feeling about Quinion Mitchell pick.
I mean, I feel like he's an elite talent that definitely fell to us because of a lot of linemen and quarterback over selection.
But see, we talked about that too, remember? But we did talk about that. They need him though because they're trying to see that's the form.
Mitchell's definitely a plug for us for the future. We have a lot of young corners at this point.
Big plus, I think.
And I feel like none of them are in a need to play situation.
Facts.
So we can let them kind of grow,
develop. I was just listening to Shannon Sharp and chat with Tosinko about. They was just kind of analyzing him and they was basically taking the words out of my mind. What I was saying about him, his presence, he has a development of a player, his play style and the way he moved on the field, on his tape, even with his times and stuff like that, a 4.3, 40, speed, 24 miles per hour on the field, but the way he was moving around, they were talking about his footwork and stuff, and I was seeing it, the agility, the way he, played coverage, on man, off man, read his eyes, even while he was tackling, he was a good open field tackler, Well,
see, I saw a thing on the same thing. He did a little news press as soon as he was done his draft pick. Nick Saban said that if he entered the portal, he was going to try to get him to go to Alabama. And Mitchell said he wanted to stay with Toledo because he's loyal.
Stay with
so
Toledo,
that's going to help a lot.
Ooh, I love
being an Eagle fan, an Eagle player, Eagles fan, everybody that's going to be happy because loyalty is
and then the work ethic too. He wanted to stay, develop, and then the dude, that dude's gonna be a monster in the league, and I'm just so excited about just how it happened. To be able to
just another player falling in our lap.
Yeah, because I seen Michael Parsons' reaction. He wasn't pleased, but
that was his favorite player. He said,
I see that, but hey, man,
that's the second year in a row.
Yeah, fact. But then they dog. We got Jalen Carter last year, dog. But then we got this guy right here. Nolan Smith, we got both of them in the round, dogs, yeah. We did, but I don't know if Michael Parsons had him on his radar, but
no, he did. He was very upset when we got Nolan.
Nolan Smith, dog, because he gonna be all these guys having big years. Our defense is young, and we build it for the future. So I'm excited, dude.
What I do like is that we have a detachment. So now, Slay is going to be able to help his people in the back end. Nolan has help with Brandon Graham.
They've been definitely doing it.
Presence, but a lot of youth.
But it's going to translate. That's why I be telling people. I was saying this early in the year too. We have the foundation now to where it's youth is now. We had the veterans, then we're gonna have the youth. Then they get to a point where the veterans are. It's like the mold, like a train, like the train. And
that's why I told you earlier. I feel like, especially later on in the rounds, going to get an offensive weapon with what we have would be a key piece. Because
Good
now
thought.
we just locked up AJ Brown for another 3 years.
I talked about that earlier in the podcast too, buddy. It's crazy. I know the amount now. So the contract amount was like $96 million in
84
extension.
guaranteed, I think.
Something crazy, but good enough. You know what I mean? Good enough. But
he's happy.
Just do 2029. I was just telling him at the beginning of this segment, like, dude, like, well, the draft part, and man, just crazy. I'm so excited, dude. I'm excited to see Jaden Daniels. I talked about Jaden Daniels. I'm gonna have another, like, when the draft is completed on Saturday, I'm gonna have a full recap next week with my cousin on the show too. So, but y'all be looking out for that. But we're going to be talking about everybody who got drafted. Like, because like I said, I was about to talk about Jaden Daniels. I'm excited to see him in the NFC East. Like I was just telling them, like, we're going to see you, buddy. You go to Washington.
I feel like a lot of people that are going to these teams like Washington, Atlanta, that are building these quarterbacks up are putting themselves in a bad situation.
But Jaden Daniels going to have an opportunity to go start, though.
But they should have gave him veteran presence to start with, because Washington doesn't have a big team to go after somebody like the Eagles or the Cowboys. Yeah. They're going to put themselves behind. And the problem is you could put a big damper on his parade.
It's about
because he's not going to be able to. In his mind, he may not be able to succeed.
But see, hopefully in his mind he was a Heisman. But that's another thing too about the back-to-back Heisman quarterbacks. I don't know if that ever happened until this draft. Like, they go 1 and 2, and both were the previous winners of the Heisman. Like Caleb Williams won last year. Jaden Daniels won this year. They went 1 and 2.
It's going to be a big thing. We're going to see.
I think like I saw, we talked about that O-line. You see these guys, you're trying to protect these quarterbacks, man, because you need O-linemen. Like,
Washington should have invested in a lineman before a quarterback, because they don't have.
They'll get one. They got to have somebody to.
They're going to need
They'll get one.
They're going to need to burn the rest of their picks in the line.
I mean, they could have the opportunity to do that though. It's not saying they couldn't. So,
but I don't think Washington's going to.
We shall see. They'll definitely give him some linemen. They go give some linemen for sure. Even if it's in the market, it's a lot of good linemen in the league, but. Definitely have to grow and have development. But you got to have good coaches. Everybody don't got a Jeff Stoutland like we do, you know what I'm saying? But
Stout is different.
Yeah. Like, I was just even thinking, like, to see Jordan Mailata, because I saw this the other day. I'm like, because I was watching the draft, but it was muted, so I'm like, Roger Goodell coming, but I had forgot. I saw on the Eagles, like, I be following the Eagles on Twitter, but I saw the other day they posted about Jordan Mailata was going to pick from Australia. Yeah. So I forgot all about that. But then I seen him, do the pick, and I'm like, dude, just imagine, like, this guy was a 7th rounder pick, like, and the years later he's announcing the 1st round pick in the draft, like, for our team, and I'm like, this is, but this development from Jeff Stoutland, and kudos to Jordan. Also, it's his work ethic, you know what I mean, to be able to try to, learn and stuff, get to it. I remember him. He was talking about how he would go behind, Coach Stoutland and trace what he did, like, to learn. But that take dedication, like, you know what I mean.
Takes trust and loyalty, as well.
All that type of stuff. You know what I mean. So focus, all type of stuff. So just to see that, and then to be able to see this pick, like, because Quinion, I'm telling you, he had, like I said, the upside is there, and I just see the work ethic. I seen somebody was like, Eagles fan reacted to his like reaction. He was like, "Oh, what is this?" Like, he looked happy. I'm like, that's work phase. Like, he ready to get to work. Like,
see, my biggest thing is a lot of fans, they only go after the big names. Like, I wanted Caleb Williams. We didn't need somebody. No, but it's more like people just attach to names.
They don't know about the sport. They don't know about the sport.
You know what I mean? This is the number 1 corner in the draft. If arguably one of the top 3 defensive players in the draft.
Top tier
by far.
That boy,
and he stumbled to us. Everybody.
Not even. I mean, yeah, he ain't really stumbled, but we ain't had to move to get him though, and that's the beautiful part. That's why I'm saying we're gonna talk about this 2nd round, and dude, we could do so much here. Having the 15th, what is that? The 15th and the 18th pick.
Yeah, we had 2 back-to-back.
Dude, like, Howard can do a lot with the 2nd round. He can even trade the 2nd round and get maybe like a couple 3rd rounds or something. Like, people, like, it's a lot of.
I feel like with enough talent that it is, we just need to capitalize on.
We really do.
Now.
But I'm saying, but
that's
why I'm saying there's so much talent, because I mean, like, it's literally so much talent in this draft. Like, the guys have a lot of upside.
Mid picks.
I'm saying, I don't know if I got to go back and see if we had any 3rd round picks this year. Let me see real quick.
I think we do.
Because
I think we have
3rd round is good too. I don't know. I think 1 round we missing a couple, because we don't go pick one until like the 7th round or something.
I think we don't pick 4.
Maybe 4. 4 is okay, but 3rd round we got So we got 2 round 2s. Nope, we don't have a 3rd. I want to say we need some 3rd, dude. We need some 3rd. We got hella 5, but we don't need them. We need some 3s, man.
We can move 2 5s for a 3.
I think he'll do. I think he could do. But I don't want them. I
want
both of them 2s. I kind of want both of them 2s.
How far back we move.
Both of these 2 are potential 1st round picks. They just think go in the 1st round. Like, them guys need other needs.
Like, there's receivers just laying there.
Around.
Brendan Rice is just laying there.
Brendan Rice, they got a Lad McConkey. I said Lad McConkey. I can say I don't care what y'all say. I know I'm biased. I'm from Georgia. I'm a Georgia fan. And
I feel like Brendan Johnson's gonna be.
Go ahead.
Hey, over here at the Peter Jackson
Okay. Copy. Brad. Brad. We'll get it handled. But yeah, so, dude, I feel like
we need to get, like I told you before, having a big weapon now at this point. We could literally take a weapon and a lineman, and we'd be okay.
what do you think about Rome? That Rome pick going to what do you think about him? Dude, I forgot Aiden Mitchell is in the bike. Aiden Mitchell, Lad McConkey, these guys, this was a lot of good receivers tonight, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised to see how we move up.
In the second?
Yeah. How we
So who are we moving up? Who to move up enough to get to the
Mitchell.
second?
I wouldn't be surprised.
AD Mitchell. That boy a beast. Him
I
and
wouldn't be-
Lad McConkey 5, but either one of them two, but yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's a safe pick at 10.
That
You know what I
boy
mean? If he's there
reliable.
at 210, then take that
And
easy.
slide.
But the only thing
So-
I have a really big upside on generational talent. Like Brandon Rice, his daddy's Jerry Rice. You know he's mentally ready for the NFL.
mean-
and that's a big thing because we've seen a lot of talent fall.
But look at Marvin Harrison Jr., his production versus his daddy. Like, both Jerry Rice is, but he didn't produce at USC how Marvin Harrison's name was out there. Like, that guy's...
But see, Marvin Harrison was a literal generational talent. Like you never.
Jerry Rice, what?
No. But I'm saying, like, I'm not saying Jerry Rice, but Jerry Rice's kid has hands. Jerry Rice's biggest feature, he had hands. Marvin Harrison's biggest feature was he could run routes, and third down, he was automatic.
Well,
But he also had Peyton Manning.
Marvin Harrison Jr. He had C.J. Stroud, but
but
he gonna have Kyler Murray now.
So
We
that's
gonna
a
see.
downgrade.
Yeah, it is. I kind of think it is too, but it's gonna be a good weapon for him.
It's gonna be a good weapon. It's just how he used it, but he didn't really use Fitz and everybody else like that either, though.
He
had Hollywood Brown.
We shall
didn't do
see.
that.
Jonathan Gannon over there, so we'll see. I was talking about him earlier, but yeah, dude, I don't know. I think he could definitely make a lot of noise. I feel like we need some third rounders at least, though. Maybe change a second, maybe this fifth, third. I don't know.
The problem is with seconds, you always got to go. It's going to be a two drop. So if they trade a second, it's going to be for like a fourth and a fifth or something like that. I don't want that.
No, you can get a third. You can get a third out of that. You don't have to be.
But if it's straight for, I'm talking about usually they swap seconds and a fifth or something. I don't want that.
I think they can do no, we got a lot of fifths. We should do that. We should do a fifth and a second and get a couple thirds. I think we can get 2/3 for that.
But who has 2/3 that'll move it?
I don't know. Somebody. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe not even for this year. Maybe like 1/3 this year, 1/3 for next year. Because look, Howie. That thing I like about Howie though, he loves to stack for years.
I'd be good with moving a fifth and a fourth to get next year picks, but I feel like these 2 seconds can literally solidify any position we need.
We really can. Like a lot of it's so many. It's so much talent, man.
Any other day, I'd be like, any other draft, we could have discussed this. But at this point, there's so much talent just laying there. Especially even if we didn't move, we just
they just sound
talent.
like meat on the grill. They just out there for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, these 2 picks, you can't really mess it up.
You could do a lot, man. I'm excited. I'm truly excited, man. So like I said, we can talk Eagles all day, but I'm excited to see the rest of the draft. Like I said, stay tuned yourself. Even the audiences, to get a recap of everything. I know you'll be on point, but just to talk about it, I just love to sit here and talk about the different things, like different scenario, the reaction for how a person feel, how you.
So who's your curveball pick so far that you didn't see coming?
Michael Pence. What's his name? To Atlanta. What's his name? Yeah.
I think
Pence. What? Yeah, Junior.
Yeah, Washington's quarterback.
I didn't see that. Yeah, I didn't see that.
But man, that boy can play.
I'm not saying he can't, but I just didn't see that just because of what they just paid. Even though I understand a half backup, you want him to be able to be molded by somebody like Kirk Cousins, somebody who he has a winning record. Don't get me wrong, he never won in the playoffs, but
he can throw the ball. He's smart.
Exactly. He's a good IQ, can move. He's not as mobile as Pence, but you get a mobile quarterback around a guy who's not even mobile, and he can tell him his game about how to be mobile.
Remember the last time that happened was Jalen Hurts and Carson Wentz.
Yeah,
kick and throw.
Kind of like in that sense, Kirk Cousins is more established in his career of longevity than Carson was. But
and I feel like that's a good mentor.
It's gonna be great for him. I think it's gonna
even if you let Michael just wait for a year or two,
hit
the ground.
Yeah,
and then even if Kirk has a bad couple games, you throw him in.
Just see what he got.
It's a win-win scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you reach for that pick. But with the way the quarterbacks were going, you got a guaranteed solid quarterback at this point.
Yeah.
And then next year and the year after, whatever, you can overreach on a receiver or something and build your team up.
Maybe I think you gotta go back. Okay. I'm excited. I'm just truly excited. I don't know. I think What else got me? Let me see another draft pick because I didn't go over the backside of the draft picks.
I think Bo Nix.
Oh, Bo Nix win. I was excited for him. I was happy for him.
I'm happy for him, but I really don't think that Denver's a Bo Nix situation because he in his press conference he's talking about we're gonna win a Super Bowl right now, and they far from a Super Bowl.
You know who they got over there. They got
Sean
Payton, those guys. I just think. He's had development over the course of the years. He came from the SEC, dominated in the Pac-12 or whatever the years over at Oregon. Had good coordinated play, good talent on defense. He
didn't play. He's not bad. It's just I don't feel like there's nothing on that team.
I just think right now the culture in Denver, and maybe he can go in there and change something. I don't know, but
it's gonna be a lot.
Yeah, we shall see.
They're gonna have to fanuzle a couple of draft picks and work that.
We'll see. Man. I don't know, but I'm excited for round 2. I'm gonna later on today. I think rounds 2 through 4 today?
I think it's 4. 2 through 4, and then 5, 6, 7.
And then 5, 6, 7 on Saturday. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that'll be good. Like I said, I think it'll be a lot of moving pieces, but. Time will tell, but we'll have to follow up here and we'll go from there. So. All right, I gotta go, y'all. I don't want to have the sun in here. Sir, fly Eagles fly, baby. Moving on to the 23rd pick by the Jacksonville Jaguars. Remember earlier in the first round they had a trade with the Vikings, so they ended up getting the 23rd pick instead of I believe they had not the 17th, the 10th. It was the 17th, yeah, the 17th pick. And they got Dallas Turner up with the Vikings, but the Jacksonville Jaguars they selected Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver out of LSU. Draft analysis for the gentleman. He led the FBS in receiving touchdowns with 17 in the 2023 year. He's multi sport. There's a lot of fast cats in this draft too. But as you see, speed gets faster and faster and faster. It's a thing for the leagues. Speed, quickness, those type of things. But he runs a 4.33 40 times. So, definitely, a wide receiver who can be able to, get up out of there. I think I had said DB, but just these guys, period. He's a wide receiver, excuse me. I just probably got sidetracked still thinking about Quinion Mitchell. He ran the same type of 40 time at 4.3. I'm excited to see this guy. I got to get to some OTAs, some practices or something. I don't know. But it's going to be dope. Looking forward to it. All right, let's continue with the draft. To the 24th pick. Let's see what we had. The Dallas Cowboys were on the clock. It was a trade. So a trade happened between, let's see the trade details. From Dallas, yeah. So Dallas traded the 24th pick to the Detroit Lions. I don't have the information right now of what that trade consisted of, but I do know they traded 24 and 29 picks of the first round. But with the 24th pick in the 2023 draft, the 24th pick in the 2024 draft, Terrion Arnold was selected out of Alabama cornerback for the Detroit Lions. He was a second-ranked cornerback out of his position group. So, again, just another ball hawk, physical, SEC, cornerback, of course, prepared. Then with the 25th pick, we had the Green Bay Packers select the offensive tackle out of Arizona, Jordan Morgan. Young man out of Arizona, 6'5", 311 pounds. So, probably can move around, get into that guard spot, probably a versatile type of lineman. I'm glad to see, again, a lot of these linemen are getting respect and getting credit for their production. How they're able to be a vocal point and an anchor piece for their lines and for their teams going forward. Being a younger guy, but being younger guy, but being seasoned, if you get what I'm saying, seasoned with skill. Even though it's the league, everybody's good. College, you're better than a lot of people, but when it comes to the league, being able to have those what's the word I'm looking for? Have those abilities and attributes translate as you get developed by NFL coaches and stuff like that. With the 26th pick for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you had Graham Barton, a center out of Duke. You had Graham Barton. He was the number 1 ranked center out of the draft, and he coming out of the University of Duke. He started 34 games at left tackle in college and has the traits to quickly develop into a starter at a center. So he wasn't even a center. He was kind of that. I got to go back and see if Jason Kelsey was a center, but, still that type of, you own a line, but you can move around and be, you can play center. Like, so they drafted him to be a center. Nobody say center on this position that he was drafted as. So I guess they're looking to, I don't know, but he was a tackle for 34 games. But he's another lineman, again, who's able to be versatile, to move up and down the line, So with the 27th pick of the NFL draft in 2024, the Arizona Cardinals traded with the Houston Texans. So they the Arizona Cardinals traded back in the first round, and they got an edge rusher out of Missouri, another SEC school. Love to see it. We produce the best players, but Darius Robinson out of Missouri, defensive end, 6'5", 285. He ran a 4.9 40. So he, another guy physical. Then the pick that I was kind of, looking forward to getting, Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy was selected at number 28 by the Kansas City Chiefs. He had the fastest recorded 40 time ever. He ran a 4.21. And, they kind of just really replaced Tyreek Hill with a whole younger version, and the guy who they're able to develop and get around, and he get to play and learn behind Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and McCole Hartman and these type of guys who have been in this system of winning and being able to play high-level football. And learning from Andy Reid, being a part of Andy Reid's system. I know Andy Reid going to have this guy doing all type of stuff in his offense. So I'm excited to see that. And good luck to him, man. Best of luck to you. Hope you stay healthy. Just like I prayed, earlier, just, be able to, y'all have success in y'all communities and your life and impact on people going forward and everything of positivity and of God. So then moving on to the 29th pick, we had Tyler Guyton. He's 6'8", 322 out of the University of Oklahoma. He was selected by the Dallas Cowboys. Great pick for the Cowboys. A safe pick, not in a way where, you need, especially with Dallas, with that contract year coming up, not contract year, but that big year they got to pay him. Like, dude, they're trying to get everybody as much as possible to be able to get around him, to protect him, to try to keep him upright as long as possible, as much as possible. And, you can't do that without having an offensive line. So I'm just glad, that, and he got comparison to Lane Johnson. So we shall see Lane Johnson like that. You know what I mean? But he definitely a future Hall of Famer. So then going on to the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Ravens, of course, great Ravens fashion, went cornerback, or not cornerback, went defense. They went cornerback, but their fashion is defense. Those guys like to be physical, play tough, hard-nosed football. And this guy out of Clemson, Nate Wiggins. Nate Wiggins was selected at number 30 out of Clemson, 6'1", 734 pounds, number 4 ranked cornerback out of the draft. He ran a 4.28 at the combine. So, this speed is just ridiculous. So just adding that physicality and that type of style of play that he had as, in the ACC. ACC got pretty good football also. Obviously, it's not the SEC, but, you've had, good teams in the ACC with football before for a long time. And then especially coming out of Dabo Swinney's program, he's probably one of those younger cats, sat behind some guys who already went to the league from that university. So he finally had his time to shine type of stuff. So congratulations to all these fellas again. And again, Nate Wiggins was selected by the Baltimore Ravens at number 30. For the San Francisco 49ers, the San Francisco 49ers selected at number 31. They selected Ricky Paracel. I don't know how to spell his name. But he's another SEC individual selected, wide receiver out of Florida. Congratulations again, Ricky. He has joined the 49ers. Don't really have too much of a makeup on him. 6'1", 190. Look like he got strong hands. He's a high point threat. He can high point the ball well and come down with the ball, so that's pretty good. So yeah, he's gonna be going, to a group of a wide receiver group and an offense that like to be versatile. So he must obviously know how to be able to move in space, off the ball, motion, that type of stuff. That's what they do a lot here with the 49ers team. So good luck, man. Ricky Parasol. Then with the 32nd and final pick of the first round of the 2024 NFL Draft, we had once again another SEC player selected off the board. We had the gentleman no other than Xavier Legette. I don't know which way to pronounce it, but the gentleman is a wide receiver out of the University of South Carolina area. He is 6'1", 221 pounds, and he's the 5th ranked wide receiver coming out of this draft. So he has an NFL comparison of Jonathan Mingo. I don't know what that is, Jonathan Mingo. He might be a. Yeah, he's currently on the roster now for the Panthers. So, maybe this, want to compare. I think that should have went lineman, honestly. You know what I mean? Yeah, you want to get some more weapons around, old boy, what's his name? Bryce Young, but it's a lot of weapons available left, going forward in this draft. A lot of skills players, but a lot of, granted, it's probably a lot of offensive linemen too, but you need those linemen around Bryce for sure. But other than that, Grateful Gab family, appreciate y'all tuning in for the first round of the NFL Draft. Make sure y'all tune into the Sports Huddle on Saturday to get updated information for rounds 2 and 3, and then reaction, that type of stuff. Also along with the National Hockey League playoffs, NBA playoffs, NFL news, stuff that's coming down the line, whatever it is, trades, all that good stuff. Looking to have trade information from the trades that happened today in the first round that I didn't cover already. And just, make sure y'all tune in. Appreciate y'all love and support. Till next time. Peace.